question. Let's have a look. You just look at me because we are having a conversation.
Okay.
And okay, how did you mark turning 50? And how did that feel?
For me, age was never an issue. I just live day by day. Every day is a blessing. So the older we are, it's a blessing. Surrounded by the family, I had my health, loved by my kids. So I work. I love my work. I work with children. The children love me, so I get a lot from life. So for me, age was never an issue. No turning 50, and not even older.
What have been the significant points of change in your life so far? How did these significant points in your life change you?
About a year ago, I had to go through a hysterectomy, which was a very big thing to me. I was scared. The medicines the doctors gave me turned me into a crazy woman. From the peaceful person I am, I wanted to fight with everyone. It was very, very uncomfortable. I didn't want to do it. So I went from one doctor to the other, hoping that the doctor would tell me I don't need this. But I had to do this. On the day they forgot me, they didn't even call me for the operation. So I had to call the surgeon. I was at the edge of going back home and not doing it. But I called the surgeon and he sent someone for me, and then that was it. After that, I was very, very sad. I was very depressed. I felt I've grown old overnight. My body changed. Everyone told me it was the effect of the operation, but I had a lot of negative feedback before the operation. Hysterectomy is something that most women fear. Most people told me I will grow old overnight, I will grow fat, I will not even have the strength to pick up a chair. So I thought I won't even feel a woman anymore. And that's exactly how I felt after the operation. I went home, I'm very, very, very down, always sad. One time I went up to my room, I threw away all my nice things because I thought I am not a woman anymore now. I will never be able to wear these things again. And I don't want to die, and my children will find all these things, all these nice things, and I don't want them to find them. I just throw them away. So I wanted to throw them away. But I was sad, I was angry at the doctors. I thought hysterectomy was the most cruel thing that doctors do to a woman. I just lay on the bed, couldn't do anything. But sometimes one word from a friend will change everything. I have a friend who's from the Philippines, who I met by chance. And I'm the type, I love people. So I become friends. And she sent me a message, "How are you after the operation?" And I told her, "I'm constantly angry, I am sad." And she told me, "No, Marthese, don't think like that. Always think, here is stronger than whatever you're going through." And that changed me. I believed in that. And I wanted to be myself, because I am not usually like that. I am not defeated easily. I went through many, many things, especially in that year. Even my son tried to commit twice. So I had a lot. Someone, a drunk, crashed into my car. I had problems. I had a lot of problems about this, you know. But I'm never defeated. But this, I felt I was defeated. But with this kind woman, she got me to my senses. And I said, no, this is not me, it's true. I am stronger than this, and I can do it. I had the visit at my doctor. He gave me hormone replacement therapy, which, by the way, many people told me about before the operation. Don't you dare take any medicines, you know. So the doctor offered me what's available, and I said, yes, I will take it. If anything will make me feel better, yes, I will take it. He told me I can start walking. The minute he said I can start walking, I walked every day. It was July. I walked every day. When I started feeling better, I started doing a circuit training at home every day, different body parts every day, and my body started to change. So I started getting myself back. I started buying nice things again. I love dancing, and I started dancing again. So I got my life back. Sometime after, unfortunately, my dog whom I loved very much, who was 12 years old, died. And that again was a big blow for me. I didn't want to go back home from school, because at school I forget. I'm with children. Children make you forget. Children make you happy. But at home, I usually find him there waiting for me. He stays behind the door, so I just go home. I open the door of the car, the door for home, and he just jumps into the car, and we go out. And then we go home. I tell him, come, Precious. Precious was his name. I had my first tattoo for him. Precious was his name. He lived up to his name. So I was always with him, always with him. So I didn't want to go home, and then I'm very close to my youngest son. And my son told me, I think you need to go to a gym. I told him I don't feel like, I don't have energy. He told me, there's a gym, it's very close. You can go by walk. It's the same route where you used to take Precious, so you can keep the same route. I told him, yes, give me the name. He told me, phone him now. He gave me them, and I called this personal trainer. And I was talking to him, and I told him, when can I come? And my son was near me. He told me, now, we're going now. I'm taking you now. So then, we went to the gym. He paid my personal membership, and I started going to the gym. On the 14th of January, I started going to the gym. So that gave me hope, not hope, but I don't know how to explain myself. A reason, another reason, a goal, another goal to think about, because I wasn't even eating. So I started my training, I started eating again, because when I work out, I eat well, because I want to see results. So I started the training, I started the dancing, and then we had the coronavirus lockdown, and I didn't want that to stop me from my progress. So I rented the weights, I got the weights at home, and I continued my training at home. I took online lessons for dancing with a teacher from Spain, so I continued dancing on my own. And I used to work from home as well, because we kept on with the lessons online.
What was your career or job path?
I am still working. I work as an LSE, which is a learning support educator. I work with children with challenging behaviors, mostly children with autism. And I love my job. I do it with a passion. I see children who don't talk, and they start talking with me. Children who don't eat on their own, and they start. I work to make the children independent. I work to make myself redundant. Only then I consider myself doing a good job. I don't want the children to need me. So that's the way I teach. I challenge the children, I believe in them and love them, and that's how they progress with me. I don't do miracles. I am not anything special, but I love the children I work with, and I believe in them. So I work to find the key to their full potential, and somehow I find a way. And they do great progress with me, and that gives me great energy to give more to give back more.